All right, folks, today you're going to start on your watercolor pencil drawing and painting your inspired water lily Monet painting, okay? And I already gave you copies of some black and white drawings of some water lilies and also some colored copies of some actual paintings so you can see what they look like. Today you should have already, or you're going to start drawing. I already did my water lily drawing painting or my drawing, and what I did is I just took some few pictures from here and then also some of this tall grass and I added it in here. And like I said, you can add and subtract what you want. Remember to do a very light line sketch. That just means drawing very lightly. That way if you mess up, you can easily erase and you won't see those pencil marks. Remember, watercolors is a very, or is sort of a translucent colors or paints, and then when you use them, they're going to be very see-through. So you don't really want those pencil marks showing in there that much. All right, let me give you a little lesson on when we use our colors. And I know when we think, I don't want you to think so much of this as a coloring book, okay? So I want you to notice these pictures of these paintings. Notice the water lilies. They are not a solid color green, okay? They have, look at this one right here. And I'll zoom in just a bit. This one has little bits of yellow, orange, even green. You know, it has like 4 colors in it. These right here have purples, blues, and just a tint of yellow in them. So don't paint it all solid color green, all right? You have those other colors in there. Go ahead and use them. So obviously you're going to want to pick out your yellow and your 2 greens, your dark green and your yellow green, and that's okay. We can start off by coloring these, and let's just do a small little bit to make sure that we're coloring it. You can outline it in dark green if you like. All right. You can go ahead and maybe there'll be a shadow behind the leaf right here. So you want to do some dark green. And this is pretty easy. We're just regular coloring. And like I said, I'm doing dark behind the leaf. I'm sorry, behind the petal of that flower. Then I'm going to add some yellow green in there. You know what? I'm just going to go very lightly across the whole lily pad. And then what I do is mix it up with that dark green and that dark green and light green together. And let's see what that looks like. Awesome. And remember I said, don't just color it green, because we know it's green, but is it all green when the light shines on it at certain times of the day? Shouldn't it also be maybe some brown or some yellow? So let's add those colors in there. I want to do maybe some yellow in the corner, and it's like fading off towards it gets to the middle. Maybe some brown so I can darken up this shadow. Just like that. And maybe I wanted to add some bright green right in the middle. I bet you this is gonna come out awesome once I add water to it. And you know what? I want to add a little bit of blue as a reflection, maybe from the sky or the actual water. So some blue, green, and yellow. And don't worry if that blue and yellow mix, because what does blue and yellow make? It makes green. That's very good. All right, folks, I'm going to leave the rest up to you. Remember that even the petals, yes, they are pink or they're even yellow, but they're not just a solid pink. They have pink, white, they have some red in there. They have that yellow. So don't forget to add those colors in there as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and do one of these and on one petal so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to color this red. And then the bottom of the petal, I'm going to go darker. So I'm going to press a little bit with more pressure. And remember, you don't have to press very hard. You can just keep on adding layers to it to make it that darker and darker color. And then on the top of the petal, I'm going to add a little bit of some orange to brighten it up. Or maybe right in the middle as well. So you can see now it's turning in brighter, or becoming brighter. And then in the top of that petal, I'm going to use yellow to make it that nice fiery color. So we have our warm colors on this petal. And then we have our cool colors on the lily pad. All right, folks, can't wait to see how all these come out. Remember, do not do this all solid green. I know we're tempted to do that, but feel free to, take adventure. Do those other colors in there, especially in that petal as well. All right, folks.